All right, man. What's going on, everybody? Thought I'd just jump on here and see what's happening today. Oh, shit. Let me get this ready here. Anybody on yet? Not yet. Let me get on my Instagram here. Nobody on there yet? Where's everybody at today? Somebody's in there. What is everybody doing today? I'm sitting here bored, looking for something to do. Didn't want to burn one by myself. All right, I think I'm ready. Who we got? Oh, what's up, Crumble? How you doing, man? I just thought I'd get on here just to see who's on. I was getting ready to burn one. I didn't want to burn one by myself, so figured I'd see who all's out there. I appreciate you stopping by. Got me some Lance, Lantz. It's a really good strain. I like it a lot. Hope everything's going good for you today. I was only able to catch one of your morning lives. Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. And I said, well, hell, I'm going to go live and see what's happening. I've also got some Golden Goat, too. That's a really good strain. That one's from Flame Train. Oh, let me grab my lighter. Oh, yeah, it's really good. CB, how are you doing, man? Just thought I'd get on here and burn one, see what's going on. Okay, you're going to have one at 10? Okay. See, I never know. I never hardly go live on my channel. I don't know. I don't know why it makes me nervous on my channel. I'm cool to jump on anybody else's channel though. It don't bother me a bit. But I always get nervous. Hell yeah, CB. Get you a big old fat dab going. Wasn't it you that had the Big Daddy edible? How'd that work out? I think that was you. Bermuda Triangle. Haven't had that, man. That sounds good. How'd that work out for you? Did you get a good sleep? For me, if I would have ate something like that, man, I probably would have ate about half of a damn pizza after that and then immediately went to sleep. Hey, Scott Edwards, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm glad you guys are all stopping by. That's cool. I always get nervous if I go live on my stuff. I have no idea why. I'm like, I don't know. Need somebody to go with me. What do you guys think about the NFL? You guys want? I think the Bengals are kicking ass, man. I think I have some mystery shake here on the tray. I don't remember what it is. Scott, what are you doing tonight? Okay, man, RSO. I love RSO. Dude, I had some actually had some CBD RSO. It was really good. The flavor on it was amazing. I think Tweedle Farms makes it. But you had the good stuff. I had the medicine. Man, I'm telling you what, that was my first time trying this strain. I'm very impressed with it. That shit's good. It says 30.8% THCA. Lance number 4. Canicured. All right, Canicured. I like this one. RSO's a good medicine, man. Super, super concentrated. I mean, even in CBD form, you still get a buzz on it. You know, you won't get stoned, but you know, I love the flavor of RSO. What do you do with it? You just eat it? That's what I did with mine. I just eat it. It tasted really good too. I love that flavor. The stuff I had came in a syringe, and yeah, I just put some right on my tongue. It tasted so good. Quality, what's up, man? Hey, you know, anybody on here, if you guys want to jump on, you can. I'll put the link in the comments there if anybody wants to. If not, that's fine too. I know it's kind of, I see that's something else. I never know when's a real good time to go live, you know? Crumble goes live early in the morning, which is cool because I'm usually up that early. But, you know, I go live, like I've tried it at noon and that didn't work out too well. Like I'm getting a few people in here now, so that's cool. Okay, Crumble, that's cool, man. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the thing in the comments here. I'll do it right here. Yeah, if anybody wants to jump on. Oh shit, there's Flame Train. What's going on, man? Look what I got. Some of that golden goat. I got that much left. Brad's buddy asked him earlier, what was it? It was he says if I'm not saying it, man. I'm not doing it. Now, if you want to jump on here and tell everybody, you can. I'll put the link in there. Click the link and jump on here and tell everybody. FM, how you doing, man? FM's got something funky. He's burning. I know that. Well, he's probably vaping. Brad has a question that he wants to ask everybody. It's funny, but it's a lot of money. I mean, hell yeah. Yeah, quality, do that, man. If I'm still on, jump on. Let's see. Yeah, we got a nice little crowd today. Oh shit, here he is. Let's see.
Man, do you think these folks are ready for this question or not?
It's funny. Now hold on. Now, how did this conversation even come about with you and your buddy?
Well, you got
I
to
gotta know
think.
that.
You got to think. But we both
Crispy, what's going on, man?
we both was in the construction industry for a couple of decades. He still is. This was a question that was brought up on the job site. This motherfucker called me and asked me because he said, "Hey, this sounds like something you would ask some fucking body." And then after I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, it kind of fucking was. But okay, everybody in the comment section, I'm gonna ask the question. If let me word it like this: if I offered you $1 million to hold it in your mouth until it went soft, and you took that $1 million and you indeed held it in your mouth until it went soft, does that make you gay, or would that make me gay?
I think that would make somebody a millionaire. That's funny.
So let's see, because I know the lives lag.
FM says both. You'd be a gay
Both?
millionaire. Yeah, I mean, you know. That's funny.
It
But
is
you
kind of
know,
it is kind of gay.
I said it kind of like, you know, like that old porn star that got Trump, you know, caught up and she got all that money. I mean, she waited until nobody would hire her for porn anymore and then come out with all her bullshit. She raked in all that money, you know what I mean? She didn't care what anybody thought.
Yeah, this is true. And for all we know, she might have been a transgender, just like all the rest of these women out here that's acting like they fucking men.
Oh no, you know, she's definitely not. I tell you that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any of hers.
Oh, now come on. Everybody's Googled her. Everybody's Googled her.
Now what y'all
Oh,
gonna do
except for me. I was just, you know,
once I shut down this THCA shit and I stopped doing it when I have to at the first of the year because Tennessee's doing the same thing that Alabama was doing, and I start selling big ass schlongs and
he's
vibrators
gonna get into some crazy shit.
and whips and chains and
Well,
all
if
that
you got
crazy.
good flour, I'll buy some of that. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm good. I'm
because
good on the other stuff.
y'all could literally build your own Red Room off of the new website that I'm going to launch, along with this one that I'm going to revamp and be selling seeds on.
Man, do your thing. Hell yeah. You know?
And I
Yeah, dude.
honestly thought, dude, I honestly thought about getting into renting out Airbnbs and building them like that for people.
Man, it's probably a big
Hmm.
business, I would imagine. People would pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, people are. I seen a thing the other day, man. I mean, you can make money doing anything nowadays, you know?
You really
There's
can.
dude, there's teenagers that, you know, they're millionaires and they just have a phone, you know?
I know.
So if you, I mean, if you want to start up any kind of business, I say go for it, you know, if that's what you want to do, you know?
Man, there's even motherfucking reviewers out here that ain't even no good making money.
Some of them get paid, and some of them get contracts and stuff. And companies want them to sign contracts and things like that. I
Yeah.
would,
And then
I'm good on all that, man.
some of them get fired.
You know, every once in a while I'll get something free, you know, but not everything. Of course, that would be nice if every single thing was free, but
You missed it, Jamie. I asked that same question that I asked everybody in the group earlier about whether or not that would make somebody gay, but I asked it in a different way.
every Jamie, everybody said gay. Well, FM had it right though, I guess. He said gay millionaire, so you know. Well,
The sad thing
well,
is, I
Brad,
guarantee.
if you're trying to tell us that somebody offered you $1 million and you did something that you're not sure of, dude, I ain't judging shit, but I tell you what, I'd like to borrow some money, you know.
I just wish I could get my own there up to that point because then I'd never have to leave the fucking house.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What are you doing, Jamie? Probably a dab or one of those little miniature tiny joints that you roll.
Okay, I just had to get on to ask the fucking gay question.
Well, you got
Uh,
the answer. Everybody said gay.
okay, I got another one before I get off of here because I
Oh
gotta go. I
shit.
gotta
Here we
go eat.
go.
Do y'all remember that football game that we played back in the 80s? That you had no blockers, you had no quarterback, you had no nothing. It was every man for himself. And I want you to say that shit from your chest if you remember what the fuck it was called.
What is it? Say it again.
Back in the 80s, do you remember that football game that we played where it was a free for all? You didn't have no blockers, you didn't have no quarterback, you didn't have nothing. It was every man for himself. And if you know, don't
Except
say it.
for one.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it if you know it. I want to see if anybody in here knows that game.
Yeah, I think everybody knows that game. And you know, now that I think about it, I've never thought about it until you said something. You know, uh, all the kids played that game on the playground, and it was okay. Nobody cared.
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. Teachers didn't even care.
it was probably not a nice thing to do, but I mean, nobody
Man, I
thought about it.
remember. I
Nobody
remember.
thought about it, and it was just a joke. You know, but
But I remember people getting broken ribs and shit from that game. I remember us playing it out on the asphalt, on the
uh
concrete.
huh.
These guys must be too young. They don't know.
Oh,
I don't think they know.
I mean, I'm talking elementary school. You know.
Yeah,
Back in the old days, back in the 1900s.
it was called smear the
Yeah,
queer. If you pick, there was 30,
it's
40
horrible.
motherfuckers playing. And if you picked up the football, then everybody was after your ass, and it was game on. The motherfucker would hit you as hard as they fucking could.
It was horrible, but you know, it was for whatever reason that was accepted on every playground. I
It
mean,
was fun. It
I
was
mean,
fun though.
I hated it when it was my turn, and dude, I can't run. I was the fat kid, so I couldn't run,
Right.
man. It wasn't fair at all.
Oh, I could run, but I would put my head down when I seen two or three motherfuckers coming at me head on, and I try to run them over, and A lot of times when you got 2 or 3 at the same time, this shit didn't turn out too good. When force hits force and you got all that weight hitting you all at one time, this shit didn't feel good.
Dude, kids are mean. They really are. They're mean.
Yeah.
And they don't realize, some of the stuff they say and do is real bad,
But yeah, I'm gonna jump off, man. I just want to jump on for a minute. About to go in here and eat before I get my ass whipped.
All right, man. I'll see you.
No, I'm good,
Thanks for
buddy. I'm
stopping
cool.
by.
All right, man. I'll holler at y'all here in a little bit.
All right, cool, man.
Peace.
What's everybody else doing? That was his question. You still playing that game, Jamie? Oh, how do I fix this? Crap. Sorry, guys. Trying to figure this out. No. There it is. All right. Oh, FM. Now see, that's a mean ass game. Some of the shit that I remember little kids, as a kid, some of the stuff that kids would say and do was, they don't realize how bad that it hurts some people. When I was little, I was the fat kid that got picked on, so I had to fight all the time. So yeah, that sucked. All the older kids picked on me because I was as big as them, but I learned a few things doing that though. That's why I hate bullies, man. No, I ain't got no patience for a bully. None. Can't quit playing that game. That's funny. You've been playing that game for a couple weeks now. Well, at least a week. Anybody doing anything exciting tonight? This is what I'm doing. Oh, there's a message. Dude, that's how I am when I play Assassin's Creed, the new one. Oh, I can't quit. It's once I start playing it, everybody leave me alone and play my game. Yeah. Or I get on GTA and I get on GTA anymore really and just build cars. Growing old, how are you, man? Thanks for stopping by. We're just sitting here and just talking about whatever pops up. I'm on some Golden Goat. It's pretty good from Flame Train. I had some Lance number 4 from Candy Cured. I'm out of that now. That was really good. Yeah, man. I love your greenhouse. I love that. I want a greenhouse so bad. And you got the perfect setup. It's so cool. I've got plenty of room for a nice greenhouse, but man, it can get expensive to get a nice setup like you have. And the wind here, though, I was thinking, man, the wind here, I would have to have something. We got really bad wind sometimes. It's horrible. I would have to have something real sturdy. But yeah, I would love to have a nice greenhouse. That would be great. I mean, I'd grow vegetables and stuff too, you know. And you know, that's on my grow. And my plants have turned out great, but you know, I just applied my, you know, vegetable gardening knowledge to that, and it's, yeah, perfect. Worked out. I like to grow tomatoes and peppers and, I mean, cucumbers, zucchinis. Try to grow watermelon, but I can't ever get watermelon. We're just not in the right environment for them, I guess. I grew some sugar baby watermelon that turned out okay, but I picked them too early. I didn't know when to pick them. So a greenhouse is, yeah, it is the way to go. It's nice, man. It's nice to be able to go out in the greenhouse and, you know, it's got to be relaxing. Yeah, I'd like that. I got this Red Bull. My son got me on these things. I like them. Man, I'd have some tomatoes, some jalapenos, all kinds of good stuff in there. Charles, what's going on, man? What are you doing, man? You want to jump on? You can. Anybody can. I keep looking at my phone, but all right, there's the comments. Oh man, I'm not used to doing the live thing yet. This is great that everybody's showing up. I'm always nervous when I go live on my channel for whatever reason. But I go on other people's stuff and that doesn't bother me a bit. All right, man. Yeah, big party at Charles's place tomorrow. Everybody heard it. We're all going to show up, dude. Get some of them wings you always make. What's everybody else doing? See, I'm doing this on my iPad, and I have to have the Wi-Fi for that, or I'd go out and show my plants. If I do it on my phone, then I can't see anything. It sucks. Hell yeah, I know you're gonna cook some wings. That's your favorite thing to cook, man. Charles is always making wings. I know you're probably smoking that Acapulco Gold, aren't you, Charles? Or that one from California Gold. That one I'd like to try. Blue something. Blue Dream Cross. Triple Blue Haze. That's what it was, man. Yeah. I mean, Blue Dream and Purple Haze. Yeah. Try some of that. All right, everybody's got to watch that Charlie Sheen documentary, man. I'm telling you, that guy was crazy. Well, he's probably still is crazy, but even if you're not a fan of Charlie Sheen, it's crazy. He's lucky to even be alive, man. I watched that on Netflix the other day. It was pretty damn good. Said he was spending $25,000 a night when he would buy drugs. Like, what? That's crazy. Him and all his buddies. Of course, when you're spending that much money on anything, you're going to have lots of friends around, right? Oh, there it is. Yeah, man. Anytime you got money, your buddies are always stopping by. That's for sure. Hey, man, what are you doing? Just thought I'd stop by. I know I haven't talked to you in 12 years, but, seen your video with all that good weed. What are you doing? Yeah, man, that poor guy was a mess. Ugh. Apparently he's sober now, and I hope he is because I don't understand how he could be alive. Anybody could do as much shit as he was doing. He don't hold anything back in that documentary. Talks about Heidi Fleiss back, when Charlie Sheen and Heidi Fleiss got caught. He got caught writing checks to her for prostitutes. I mean, he's had a crazy life. Some of it was fun, but a lot of it seems like a train wreck. He had all the money to fund all that shit too. That's even more bad. I mean, that's the worst kind of drug addict is the one that can afford drugs because then that's the only thing you do. But man, he went to the number one actor of all time and all that down to nothing and then back up and then down and then back up. It's insane. Seems like too much like hard work to me. Then you have millions of fans cheering you on to do all that stuff. So that's normal to you and all that. Uh, they took his kids away. It's a crazy story, man. He had help, though, all of his friends and all of his fans, millions and millions of fans. It was sad, though. What's everybody else doing? Anybody got any good stories to tell? Anything exciting happened today? It's been a beautiful day where I'm at, and the weather has been just perfect. Beautiful day. I haven't had a whole lot going on today at all. That's good. 8 of you. What's 4 of you doing? See, this is the part where I'm like, okay, now what do I do? Charles, you need to get on here with me. Somebody. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Man, then the weather's been just perfect. I got this thing down because the sun's over here. Man, I think it's really cool that you guys do stop by here. I do. I think it's neat. I like talking to everybody, and I don't ever get trolls, so that's cool. Ever. I only got trolls a few times. I don't even respond to troll comments. I just block them. I ain't got time for all that. But then at the same time, it's kind of like, well, why not me? Charles is getting ready for I think a birthday party for his mom. He's over there setting stuff up. I guess there's going to be a big party at his house tomorrow, and everybody's invited. That's what he said. Better make some more of them wings, because here we come. Anthony Lester, how you doing, man? We're just sitting here talking shit about whatever. What are you up to, man? Got a nice little crowd. Good, man. Good. Did you do anything exciting today? Apparently, nobody did anything exciting. I know what Jamie. She smoked a bunch like I did. That was pretty exciting. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad everybody stopped by, man. This is neat. And you know, seriously, when I say the things in my videos, like, you could be doing anything right now, but I mean that shit, because I mean, you guys could all be doing anything else right now, but you're, watching my stuff, and I really do think that's cool as shit. I appreciate it. It's fun. The cannabis community is the coolest community. I mean, there's there's no there's no cooler community than the cannabis community. There's really not. Nobody judges anybody. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody just wants to hang out and burn one, and that I like that. That's how it should be, right? It's easier that way, anyway. Yeah, I mean, if you ever want to know, grow tips or something, I mean, there's 100 people that can, tell you different things. Just things like that. It's cool. And like this, I just wanted to get on here and burn one and just see who might be out there. So this is pretty neat. It's kind of like I don't know, the new ham radio. You remember that stuff? Or you know what I'm talking about anyway? You just get on there and talk to a random person, and it's just on a CB. But I think this is a lot cooler. Flame Train, you gonna jump on here? Charles is setting up for a big old party that everybody is invited to. His mom don't know that everybody's coming to her birthday party, but it's gonna be a surprise, I guess. No. Well, he'd shit if 400 people showed up. I watched Tom Kerr's video. He said there was a party today, man. I brought some weed. Oh, Tahoe OG, man, that's a strong one for me. I like that strain, but I have to take that one slow. That's one that hits me hard in on the sativa side usually, and sometimes I don't like to go too far with that sativa, but Tahoe OG has a really really good flavor to it. And I mean it's kind of unique flavor. I like it. Yes, a friend with weed is a friend indeed. That's for sure. Oh yeah, man, dude, the that Acapulco Gold, that's it puts me in such a good mood. I mean, it's oh my god, those old landrace strains are the best, man. And it sucks you can't hardly find them because they've all just been crossed out 1,000 times and they just don't exist. Rare. I tried to grow some skunk. Uh, from 420 Fast Buds. Okay, it was a skunk auto, and dude, it turned out beautiful, and it was really good, and I liked it a lot. But it smelled like a big bowl of fruit. It wasn't, it wasn't anything skunk about it. Brett Blankenship, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, isn't that funny, Brad? When when wait a minute, yeah, Brad, you're right. Anytime you got a big old bag of weed, your buddies are always knocking on the door. Cheers, Jamie Ace. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, me too. I'm getting by, We're all hanging in there. No, we're just on here talking about whatever. Anybody got anything exciting to talk about? And what's everybody's current favorite strain? Because you can ask me, what my favorite strain is, and I might say Granddaddy Purple most of the time, but then I might say, I might change my mind and say, you know what? Now that I think about it, I kind of, sometimes it changes. Oh, I hate when these lighters do that. What's this? Is anybody? What's everybody growing? Somebody on here is growing. I know that. Anything good? I've got biscotti, Kim Dog, Banana OG, Larry OG, and Tangy. That's what I've got going. Yeah, man. Okay. I've never had any of that, but it all sounds good to me. See, I'm on a mission that I don't think can be accomplished. Is to try every strain, but um, new strains pop up so fast. You know, I don't think anybody can do that. A lot of times, you know, I won't go back for seconds. You know, I'll buy something, try it, and sometimes, a couple times, I went back and got some of Brad's stuff, man. But most of the time, I'll just enjoy it, you know, and then move on to another strain. You know, I like something different every single time. Oh, no way. Larry OG crossed with Pineapple Express. That would be, oh, that'd be real good. That'd be a super sativa, probably. That'd be one that send everybody into, you know, anxiety. I'd like to try that, man. You know, that Larry OG plant I got growing it grew huge. I mean, just massive long branches, just buds everywhere. Pineapple Larry, man, yeah, that sounds real good. Okay, Pineapple Express is another one that's used to be around everywhere, and it's not so much anymore. What about some Pineapple Express, Flame Train? What about some Pineapple Larry? I want some of that. Man, I'll check that out. Hell yeah, I'll check that out. Brad, I imagine you could get some. You could probably get some of that. I'd say because you know, you've got a nice selection from your grower. That's good. Oh shit, I don't need pack. Man, I'm telling you what, I got a list of them. But every time I make a list of ones I want to try, there's 30 more that I see that comes out. I got to try them too. So you know, you knock three of them off your list, and you know, 50 more come out the next day. So I don't think you can ever smoke every strain. You can sure try though. Man. And I love it though that there's so many, but I hate it that all of the old strains that everything started from are gone. You know, I hate that. Well, why not keep them around, but you know, keep building off of them? I guess people wanted to make it stronger or something, more THC or whatever. You know, that's probably what it is. Because back in the day, shit wasn't, you know, 30%, 50% and shit like that. It didn't happen back then. I think it is stronger now, but it's not stronger doesn't mean better. I was at a dispensary. This is when Ohio first started. There was a dispensary that opened up, and I went up there and I went in there a few times. And the guy working there one day, he was pissed. I said, "What's going on?" And he says, "Man," and they were real honest with their test results. He says, "This is what we grew, and it came back 12% THC." And he was like, That's just nobody's going to buy that. Would you want to buy that?" And I'm like, how much is it?" So he gave me a little container of it. And I took it home and it was fire good, man. And I went back the next day and bought a bunch of it for really cheap because he couldn't sell it. Nobody wanted it.
Shit.
It was real good. I mean, he said it came back, just 12%. And he was pissed. He's like, we worked hard on these plants. I'm like, well, I'll try it. Yeah, I ain't scared. Yeah, I went back the next day and bought a whole bunch of it. It was real good. So numbers, people that shop by numbers, I think if you're doing that, you're cheating yourself.
Yeah, doing a
You're
disjustice
missing
to
out.
yourself.
I mean, because I've had some low THC flower that was just really good. Uh, Sometimes too much is too much. Sometimes you don't want too much.
Yeah, and you're right because like you have to take everything all together. Your terpene percentage, your terpene profile dictates and determines what type of effects you're going to have, and the THC concentration determines how strong those effects are going to be.
Right.
So yeah, it all goes together, and all everybody literally looks at a lot of times is just the raw numbers. I've seen shit out here to where I've seen people review have shit in the 30 percentile range, and they'd review it and they say it was trash.
All
And
right,
then I've
Brett.
seen, and then I've seen some, below 20 that people are reviewed, and they said it was, good as fuck.
Right.
A lot
Brett,
of it,
I tell you what, I'd like to have me a place in the damn mountains. You know what I'm saying? Just right on the side of a mountain somewhere.
that would be great.
Ah, yeah, man. And you can't hear other people around. You know what I mean? I'd be great way out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that'd be great.
Good shit, FM.
But I would like to, live out in the mountain or out in the middle of the woods. That'd be fine. But I would still want my high speed internet.
I don't think any of it.
You gotta kind of, you give something up if you're moving out there. Some places though, some areas already they do have that, but
I
yeah, I
don't
don't.
think I don't think any of the COAs are exactly right. FM. I was looking at the comments because it all depends on what part of the plant those samples were pulled off of, whether they pulled them off from the bottom or they pulled them off up towards the cola. Obviously, up towards the cola and the top, it's going to be more potent. Ones on the bottom are going to be less potent because they're getting less sunlight.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I do think a lot of COAs are definitely skewed.
Well, yeah. Well, anytime in businesses, man. I mean, anytime that there's lots and lots and lots of money involved and lots and lots and lots of weed involved, not everything's, sometimes,
Not everything's on the up and up.
yeah, sometimes you're gonna have that. I mean, and that sucks. You got to have good people with you, or it ain't gonna work out.
Which is why I've always stressed to other vendors, if you don't smoke and you ain't got a tester that smokes the shit before you go dropping something, then you fucking up. You got to test your shit before you put your shit out there and put your name on it.
The companies out there that I see with a lot of drama and a lot of bullshit all the time, uh, is the bigger companies with a bunch of employees and a lot of friends. You know what I mean? And they're the ones that they're making everything look bad for the rest of the industry. But
Right.
the smaller ones, like yourself and hundreds of others. I mean, they're all doing all right. They don't. You guys don't have all that drama and shit.
Mm-mm. Got to keep your circle small. And
Yeah,
my philosophy has always been call a spade a spade.
and
Don't,
it doesn't look good for
yeah.
business when
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Like you see, I don't know. I ain't gonna call them any companies out, but the bigger companies out there, there's always just drama all over YouTube. It's ridiculous, man.
But the crazy thing is, if you've been in this industry long enough and you know enough people that are networking, you also know that some of the bigger companies that claim to be big really aren't as big as they portray themselves to be.
Man, they'll hire a celebrity or something to say, "Look at me, I'm smoking 33 bros, homegrown. It's the best in the
Mm,
world." You know what I mean?
yep.
And then everybody will start all the well, I call them the youngsters, the younger crowd.
Hmm.
The younger
Yeah, they put
crowd, usually it is the younger crowd, and the ones that don't know any better, they'll just start buying all that. Oh, well, Snoop Dogg smokes it, so yeah, well, I gotta have some of that. It's got to be the
yep.
best if Snoop Dogg smokes it.
Yep. They be pimping people out, basically.
But when you can get good flower, CBD flower or THC flower straight from the farm, that's what I'm talking about. Just like vegetables that you eat. You can buy nice tomatoes that at the store, but then when you grow some yourself, the taste is totally different. So I like getting it straight, you know,
Yes.
straight from the source.
There's too many middlemen in this industry too.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Middle, yeah.
Mm,
I'm
yeah,
stoned.
I ain't never fucked with the middleman.
No, and really in business and money, and especially with weed and money. I mean, a business like that, I would think that the more people you have around, the more bullshit that's going to happen.
Hmm.
Just like those other vendors, online.
Dude, it's so humid out here today and dry. Ugh.
Yeah, you're right, FM. Now, see, that's why for 3 years, I've been a customer of Flame Train because it's always been exactly what I'm told it's going to be every time.
Mm.
So sometimes you'll see pictures of a nice pretty bud or a pile of buds on a website, and then you say, "Man, that looks good," and then you get it, it's smalls or something. It's not. Uh,
Just
I don't
like when
like
I
it.
tried
It's
to,
never happened at Flame Train. There's three companies, man, that I've had really, really good luck. Four companies I've had really good luck with for years.
just like a couple years ago when I tried to give a different grower opportunity to earn my business. I got a bunch of samples, and you remember me showing you how fucking trash all that shit looked. And oh, dude. And then he got mad because he's like, I spent a lot of money on sending those samples out. I'm like, motherfucker, that's a drop in the bucket. What the fuck are you talking about? You sent me some bullshit. And I snapped on him too. And I
That
told
was
him,
the CBD flower.
no, no. This was THCA flower. I'd even
Okay.
showed the close ups of it like the next day in a light box and showed everybody why I only fuck with who I fuck with because motherfuckers be on that bullshit renaming strains and everything. And I could tell just from smelling them. And some of them smell like fucking hay. I'm like, dude, what is this? You selling this for what?
A few years ago, I made it sound like it's 15 years ago, but a few years ago when you first started, I remember, I mean, you'd be on there, your advertising was great. He'd be like, "My shit is the best in the world," and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm just
Yep.
paraphrasing, but he was like, "If you guys want some good shit, I got it. These other guys' shit, it sucks." And
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Oh my God, here's a," and I'm thinking, well, when you buy a car, are you going to buy it from the guy that says his is the fucking greatest car ever? Or are you going to buy it from the guy that says, the car's okay, man? Check it out if you want. You're
That's
not going to buy it
right.
from that guy. You're going to buy it from that guy because he guaranteed his shit. You know, sometimes you get
And
burned, but I've never been burned by Flame Train. So,
and I never have any complaints. Now I can't say I've
Yeah,
never had a complaint. Now there have been times where I could tell people was trying to get shit for free, and I give them the benefit of the
yeah,
doubt one time, but then anything after that was like, nowadays you out here trying to get shit for free, piss on me.
yeah. I've only had to really deal with customer service things with customers, or I mean, with companies a few times, and usually it's a bunch of shit. You can't get a hold of somebody. You can't call anybody. You call, nobody answers, and you get some bullshit messages back and forth. So,
Yeah.
I've gotten to where if I buy something and I don't like it or whatever, or if it's not, you know what I'm saying? I just don't even say anything. I don't call them and
Yeah.
say, hey, I don't try to get a refund. I don't do any of that because it's just all bullshit most of the time. But that's one thing I like about you is you'll jump right online live in front of everybody and handle customer service stuff.
Yeah.
That's as transparent as it gets.
Yeah. Or I'll look up the order number and I'll call them directly on the telephone.
Yeah, I've seen you on lives. There was somebody that got in the live and said their order was messed up or something, and you didn't do anything about it. And you said, okay, well, just tell me your order number and I'll fix it. And he never would tell you an order number. It was just a
Uh,
troll.
Yeah, just somebody being stupid.
But I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've always tried to tell myself, long as you doing the right thing, you're not bullshitting people, you're gonna succeed. But if you just bullshitting people and you full of shit, you not gonna succeed.
No, and
That's
you
in
shouldn't.
anything.
And you shouldn't. I can't stand a liar. I can't stand a thief, man. I don't like those two things at all.
Right.
I've been lied
This
to
damn fly.
so many times that yeah, I'm done with all that. I Somebody lies to me, it always pisses me off.
Yeah, I can't stand that shit neither.
Yep,
And
yep.
there's
Friday night. I know Charles has got SmackDown on in the background while he's doing his thing there.
fucking sad part is, man, when I think about it, it goes both ways. Because like I've literally seen like some reviewers, you could tell they were being honest and they would get canceled by companies and they would stop sending them shit because they didn't give the company the type of review that they were wanting. And then
Yeah.
I've also seen reviewers threaten to give companies a bad review. There's even an old post on Reddit that tells you how to get free shit. Tell them you're gonna give them a bad review if they don't send you some free shit. I'm like, motherfucker, really? Come on.
Yeah. A lot of them people think they're entitled and shit.
I had a couple reviewers try that shit with me, and I exposed that shit, screen recorded the whole thing, told them to fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, uh, people get online and do dumb shit now. It's funny.
Yeah,
I,
definitely.
when I have something that I don't like, I don't shit on the company. I just say, it's not for me. You could buy some of this and it might be the best thing you ever had, but this is what I've got and this is what I think about it. All my shit,
Hmm.
all mine's honest. Because if you tell a lie, you got to remember that lie for the rest of your life because eventually it's going to slip up and you're going to forget about it.
I tell you, the crazy thing is though, is like when I was reviewing before I got into this shit, I had so many motherfuckers cheering me on when I would call shit like I see it. But then as soon as I jump into the industry, I had some of the same motherfuckers turn into the biggest haters I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Fuck that
Yeah,
guy. Fuck Brad. He's full of shit.
people don't like it when you say what's actually on your mind. Sometimes,
Yeah,
they can't handle it.
you're right, Anthony. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, 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 exactly, man. Oh man, I don't. I got lied to so many times in my life. Yeah, I don't put up with it now.
Hell yeah.
And that's
Oh,
yeah, that's well, I don't. It's easier when you don't, because then you don't have anything to worry about. You don't have anything you have to remember. You know, it's just it's just easier.
and the crazy thing is, man, like people your age and my age and older, there might be some a little younger than us that know too, but you can look at the bud structure of a so-called strain, smell it, smell the terpene profile, and you will know before you even smoke it if it's that actual genetic. As
Oh
to
yeah.
where other people are like, oh no, this is just a different pheno of that one. No, motherfucker.
Certain strains have distinct smells, you know, like gelatos are, I mean, gelatos are the best
Mhm.
example. I mean, a gelato, yeah, it's got a distinct smell to it. And, you know, a
Yep.
real good, like a good Kush has the flavor, you know if it's Kush or not by that flavor.
Gorilla Glue has a distinct smell that you can't unsmell.
It's good.
Yeah, Brett, I agree.
Yeah, man. I mean, why? You know, I see people getting on YouTube and fighting back and forth and making videos about each other and shit. I'm like, really? That's what you spend your time doing?
Hmm.
It's so much easier to just burn one and see what everybody's doing. I mean, it's
And
pretty easy.
all of them that have done that in the past have since disappeared.
Yeah, you know, I haven't seen a troll in a long time, dude.
Mm-mm,
And that's good. I'm not complaining.
me neither. But I like trolls. They have their place in the community too. Good deal, Triz. Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, man.
Growing old, I would make a video of my garden this evening. I better do that real quick before dark. I'll
Yeah.
stop by. Hell yeah. Thank God the damn AC just cut off out
Cool,
here.
man. Yeah, we'll probably be here. Yeah. Stop on back by. I like growing old, man. He's pretty cool. His greenhouse is the shit, man. Love it.
I've seen some of those videos.
Dude, he's got a nice setup, don't he?
Hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, Anthony. Triz, what's going on today, my friend? I like it all. I like indoor, outdoor, in between. It's all good.
Just got to be grown right.
Yeah. That sounds good, man. Strawberry Skittles. Yeah. I can't wait till my shit gets done. I'm so excited.
Dude, I can't wait to see your fucking plants and shit after you've cured everything. I want to see those buds.
I did a little update video earlier. I don't know if you've seen it or not. I tried to get it the best I can with my phone. Dude,
Right.
there's hundreds and hundreds of buds just everywhere. It's amazing. I'm so excited about it. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I know what I'm gonna try to
Mhm.
do with it.
I'm going to try to help you smoke it.
Yeah, yeah. You got some grapefruit. Grapefruit's a good one. I love grapefruit in a strain. That flavor. Oh man.
I tried some grapefruit one time. Back when THCA first kicked off, because I know Chad really well from Flow Gardens, and the grapefruit they grew was ass. And I was
Dude, I
like,
know exactly what you're talking about. I had some.
yeah.
That's the only thing I've ever had from them. It was grapefruit, all right? And it was a long time ago, but
Hmm.
it said on their website all these awards and shit that it had won, right? I got some, it was dry as hell. It
Yep.
wasn't real good. But at the time it was probably the best, because it was all starting out. It's kind of like CBD flower was all garbage at first, but then
It really wasn't because I had already had a guy that was way better than them at the time, and I'd kind of kind of built a relationship with Chad because we shared ideas and stuff, and he's kind of close to where I am. We're about the same age. They had good CBD flower back in the day, but
Triz,
but
I'm growing some Tangy.
that's a good one. Any of the orange strains are good because they're usually more of a sativa. Anything with an orangey terpene profile is usually sativa.
Yeah, everything I grew was indica, and I had to pick a sativa, and I picked that Tangy because I had some one time from a dispensary, and it was I can still taste it. It tasted so good, and I want to try to get some of that. Pink grapefruit. I've got some pink guava in there. I haven't tried it yet though.
There's some pink gumbo too, and I think all three of those are basically the same pheno. I think they're just kind of all calling it something different.
That's how it used to be, but I always look them all up, and sometimes I'm like, no way, that's the same thing as this thing over here, and then I'll look them up, and it'll have something different in it.
Hmm.
But I think at first people was just putting whatever, but
Oh
the
yeah,
more it got involved, with the THCA industry, everybody had to play by the rules more,
yeah,
which is
y-
good.
yeah. They had to play by the rules because they had certain people calling them out.
Yeah. Y- these videos for some companies, I've seen them. People do videos, and it really hurts the company.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there it is. Citrus sap.
Never heard of that one either.
Purple strains get faked a lot, and a lot of times
Hmm.
I've seen places take a bud that just don't look real nice, and it's kind of brown, and they'll call it purple something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not brown, it's purple. Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is you can make any strain that there is out there purple. All it is stressing the plant, depriving it of light, and shocking it with cold weather.
you,
And
you,
yeah, I mean,
you,
you
sh-
can make anything purple.
you should see the color of the stems on my tangy plant out there, man. It's a real deep, like purple color. They're so pretty.
I think I remember you sending me a video of it. Man, all of your plants are looking good.
I can't believe it, man. It's awesome. I love it.
And I think a lot of it, Tom, as you remember last summer, how much rain we were having when you did that first grow. And too much rain, those plants don't like that.
I had my first half-assed outdoor grow I did last year. I had a couple buds that got bud rot, and it was it
Hmm.
was always on it was always the one right on top. But we had so much rain, they just kept getting soaked with rain,
Yeah.
and they didn't have a chance to dry out. But not all of them. But the big fancy top one that you want, that you're waiting on, that those got ruined on mine. I love growing. It is so fun to just watch them. Now, what I did with mine is because I've always thought about the first person that discovered weed. I wonder what the plant looked like. And because back then they wasn't pumping nutrients into the dirt and all that shit, and
Hmm.
fancy soil and hydroponics. It was just there.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to do with this grow is just let it do its thing and not do a damn thing to it. But I did have to trim it up a little bit, man, because the stalks just started getting so heavy. I didn't want them to break.
But you're
But
right,
after
Tom. Because think
uh,
about it, man. Back, I don't care what nobody says. Back in the '90s, the weed was better. back in the 90s.
That's what I'm trying to, I don't have those strains from back then, but I'm growing it,
The same way.
Yeah.
Sometimes less is more.
Well, because back in the day, if you had a plant growing, you couldn't go check on it because you got caught.
Hell no, because you
If you,
get caught.
yeah, they wait on you to go check on it, So,
Not only that, they also, they grow wild out in the forests and the jungles and all kind of different regions. So they're made to self-sustain.
and
And I think sometimes we do too much.
oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So that's what I wanted to do with this, just as if this is the first time it was discovered. There's some plants, I just wanted to see exactly what it would do. And dude, they're 11 foot, 10 foot, and 9 foot tall.
I think
So
you did the right thing.
I didn't do shit to them except give them water when it didn't rain. That's it, man. And they're perfect. They're exactly what I wanted.
Man, you could have grew some cheetah piss and pissed on the plant a couple times and changed it to Tom piss.
I had uh I had Blue Dream growing, I had Sex Panther growing, and I had one more that was growing, but when they were real little, that's the ones that the squirrels dug up. So I ended up with 5 that the squirrels didn't tear up.
Damn.
Yeah, so I
I,
would have.
I would have shot that motherfucker.
Well, I mean, I don't know which one it is. I'd have to get all of them. Yeah, but yeah, I went out there and they were dug up and dead. But I ended up with, oh, right here's a squirrel right now. I feed him peanuts. He's on the roof looking at me.
Hell yeah, dude. I ain't gonna hold you up. I gotta go run to this country ass store down here and get me a couple things before they close, because everything around this motherfucker closes around sundown unless you go about fucking 12 miles that way.
Hell yeah, that's my kind of town though, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump off here too, man. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. This has been pretty cool. I'm gonna have to do this more often, man.
Yep. Wish I
I
wasn't
I
so fucking tired.
I enjoy talking to everybody. This is fun. So, all right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here too. So,
Okay, buddy.
I'll talk to
Well,
you after a while.
okay, man. Be good.
All right, I'll see you.
Later,
Take it
buddy.
easy, everybody, man. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. So, we'll see you next time.